Hey guys, this is Watchalewknat, and today we got the review of the HK3P PX4 gas blowback pistol brought to you by Airsoft Station. Hope you enjoy the video. Okay guys, to start this review off, this pistol is available on Airsoft Station for $104.95. Starting off with the brand of the pistol itself, this is what I originally thought was a WE PX4, but upon being corrected on my sneak peek video, this is actually the HK3P 3PX4. I know, really odd name, and what actually led me to think this was a WE pistol is the clear marking there of it saying WE PX4S, the S standing for silver slide, of course. Moving on to the packaging and everything that you do get with the gun. Very simple box, nothing needed to go over. Opening it up, this is exactly how you'll see it come in. First thing you'll see is the shortest instruction manual I've ever seen. I've seen longer instruction manuals for $2 laser pointers. Literally, there's just 4 different diagrams and that's it. So a very short manual, and of course, we have the PX4 itself, the silver slided version, the 24 round plus, of course, one in the chamber double stack magazine, and the 2 additional back straps you get with the PX4. Moving on to the main features here. First one I'd like to go over is the decocker / safety. Yes, it is both, and it is ambidextrous. As you see, we got the button on the right and the left side of the gun. When you see red, you know you have danger, which means the gun's ready to shoot. When you rack the gun back, you can see the hammer has gone back also. And say you're in a situation where you don't need to use the gun now, you can just push that safety down and decocks the hammer, and the gun is unfireable. Also, say that your safety is off and you rack the gun back, it is a 2-stage trigger. Say that you've racked the gun back and now your trigger's back. So the first shot, all the shots are going to be that nice crisp, feeling to it. But say that you have racked the gun back and you've put it on safety, you still got that shot in the chamber. Say you've taken your mag out, now you put it back in, all you got to do is take it off safety and you can shoot again. It's just that the trigger is all the way out there for the first shot. So overall, a really nice functioning pistol. It has all the safety features it needs to have while still being nice and sleek. Moving on to how this gun really copies off of the Tokyo Marui is this bolt. I just love it. It's I don't know how to really call it, but as you can see, it does that cycling action just like the real gun and just like the Tokyo Marui this gun is cloned off of. So overall, a really nice feature, and on top of that, you have the trademarks on top of the ejection port right here. We have trademarks on both sides of the slide, both sides saying PX Custom, and also a second serial number. I'm not sure if these are really specific to one type of gun, but it's the same here and on top of the ejection port. So overall, externally this gun looks nice, including the slide. This slide, it's that silver finish. It doesn't look silver though, it looks more of like just a straight up metal, and I mean, it's very smooth. It's just a really good, it's really high quality made slide, even for the price of the gun. I'm really surprised for a company that I've never heard before to make a pistol like this. Okay guys, now talking about the sighting system and then the back straps that are included with this gun. I'd say the sighting system itself, it's just white dot sights, your standard 2 in the back, 1 in the front, but I'd say they really resemble the P226 more than any other pistol out there. I'd say they're least likely to look like the Beretta than any other pistol out there. So that's kind of weird. Maybe that's just the step forward that the designers of the real PX4 took to make this a nicer pistol. But considering this is airsoft, anything does, do it for the gun. But I find they actually work really well. 65 feet, you should have no problem hitting with 2 gram BBs, or 0.2 gram BBs, my fault. Moving on to the back straps here, this is our first size. This is the small size. We got 1 button on the bottom to take it off. As you can see, this is just very profile. It looks like the front of the grip also, so it looks like a normal grip. Really good for smaller hands, younger people, females. Not trying to profile here though. Moving on to the medium-sized grip. Same type of style, but it has a nice little hump here in the back for people that have, you know, bigger palms, but not necessarily bigger hands. So I like this because I can really hug the pistol and have that nice grip, especially when I'm running, trying to get a shot. So it gives you just a little bit more of a grip. Also, all these back straps have the, you know, the stippling, but the quality of these straps themselves, you know, they don't bend in, but they are just a simple ABS plastic, nothing really special. And then the biggest strap, as you see right here, this is the full-size strap. The hump gets even bigger, and I'd say this is ideal for larger hands, people that are, I'd say, 6 feet tall or taller, you know. So ideal for that. That's why I love the fact it comes with 3 back straps. This pistol can really fit for any type of shooter. Okay guys, now moving on to field stripping of the 3PX4. And also, if you're running with the 3 and the 3PX4 stands for, I'm pretty sure it stands for the fact the gun comes with 3 back straps. Don't hold me to that though, that's just me being creative. Okay, as I said, field stripping. And guys, you can hold me to this. This is by far the easiest gas blowback pistol to field strip and clean and maintain. The only part I'd have to say is really hard about the internals of this gun is actually adjusting the hop up, and that's the fact that you actually got to pretty much take it all the way apart to do it. But hey, it's adjustable, so you really can't complain. Starting off here, like always, taking the magazine out, making sure there's nothing down the chamber. Just making sure all that's good. Pull the trigger, make sure the hammer's back forward. With this pistol, all you have is 2 buttons on the sides. You push these in, and as you see, the slide goes right forward. All you need is 2 fingers. You don't need to hold anything down. Your recoil spring and recoil spring guide come right out. As you see, they don't actually go through the front of the slide, so it's just an easy push and out. And then moving on to the barrel and stuff itself, as you can see, a slight twist pulls the outer barrel forward, and then you can pull the inner barrel and the hop-up system out itself. Further look at the inner barrel here, really nice. I don't want to say this is better than your standard brass barrel, but it's, you know, a nice change. The crowning on the barrel itself is actually really decent. Moving on, the hop-up system looks very solid. You got the nice contact piece up here on top, which hits the nub, and generally the nub, as you can see there, is flat, so hop-up should be really consistent. And as I said though, you do got to take this pretty much all the way out of the gun to adjust this wheel for the hop-up. So that you can see that is a downside, but you should be doing any adjustment for your pistol, you know, before a game while test shooting. So easily putting it back together, you just put the hop-up back into the slide, push the whole barrel system back forward. You get your recoil spring and spring guide, you push that back in, and you put everything back together, and just like that, your PX4 is back together. Okay guys, first distance here is 40 feet, 0.2 BBs. Okay, as you see, pretty much a really nice group. I'd say I could have gotten like a 2-3 inch grouping there. So yeah, it's only 40 feet, but let's move back. Okay guys, now we're back at 75 feet. Here we go. So as you can see, we're hitting it every time. One time hit the leg and one went under, but you know, pretty much we're hitting center mass every time. Okay guys, now we're at the final distance of 100 feet. That was a hit if you didn't hear it. That was a hit. Slight left. Hit the ground. Okay guys, so here is the conclusion for the HK3P 3PX4. Overall, I am very satisfied with what this pistol can do. As you can see, as far as accuracy is concerned, 50 and 75 feet, we had absolutely no problem hitting it all. And even at 100 feet, we had no problem hitting it all, but we did have that one slight flyer going about a half a foot to the left of the target. and all of the shots that did miss, or the 2 other shots that did miss, just went under our target itself. Being that we're at 100 feet and it's a gas pullback, you know, the FPS is probably dying a little bit, but you know, first 3 shots we did hit in a row, so that's really nice to see out of, you know, this semi-compact pistol, as I like to put it. But overall, I'm gonna give accuracy a 9 out of 10. Externals, I'm gonna give a 8 out of 10. You know, all guns aren't perfect. The slide is really nice. Overall, you know, the really only thing I really took off is the fact how cheap the back straps are. But I guess to include 3 of them with the gun, you can't make them like polymer or some awesome material. But that's completely understandable. And overall, I'm going to give this gun a 9 out of 10. With all the great features and what this gun has to offer, yeah, it only shoots 275 FPS, but of course, with their accuracy test, this gun has been proven, and it does prove itself. So overall, would I tell you to buy this pistol? Definitely. Yeah, right out of the box, you really don't have like Serpas or anything to really choose from, to my knowledge, but it's just that really nice pistol that, you know, it's a new type of pistol. It doesn't look really futuristic. It has, you know, similar looks of, I'd say, some Smith & Wessons out there, and of course the Beretta itself. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this review brought to you by Airsoft Station. If you do want to get this gun, it is only $105 on their website. You really cannot beat that price. Okay guys, that's it. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out.